Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about the another fact of life. And if you are following me on my previous older channel, The Facts of Life 2, please come over to this channel because I'm trying to just stay focused on one channel. I can have all my content in one area. Excuse me. So let's talk about it today. Let's talk about the holiday blues. The holidays are coming and it's the end of the year. We always feel like sometimes we haven't progressed as far as we would like to, as much as we want to, but we must learn to give ourselves grace and understand that, it's okay. It's okay because life is life. It's all a part of our lives. It's all part of life 101, 102, 210, 212. And we must learn to be forgiving for ourselves for not making everything perfect in our lives, as seen on social media. And I've learned also to stop looking at these people who seem to have perfect lives, perfect homes, perfect cars, perfect everything, perfect families. It's all, you can make anything look perfect online. But truth lies in how you really handle real life. And I think it's so important for us to feel the emotion as it comes along, to feel the cry. We're always told we have to be strong, we have to deal with things, we have to just go with the flow of things. And sometimes it's not that simple. Because I feel like when you feel that emotion, you release, it's a release event. And you let go of that negative emotion and you move on, you move forward. And stop trying to put, like, I know when I feel an emotion, it helps me to deal with the situation better. And whenever you feel the emotion, now you're giving yourself like a time frame not to wallow in it. Because I feel like if you don't ever deal with it, you just keep pushing it back, you keep pushing it back, you keep pushing it back, and it never gets dealt with like it should. So I just feel like mentally and emotionally, we need to be so much easier on ourselves when we go through things, when things happen in our lives that we have no control over. Like, we can only control so much, and we have to know the difference. There's some things you can control, some things you can't control. But with the holidays, if you're feeling sad and lonely, you've got to regroup yourself. You got to find a way to come out of that funk. You got to find a way to say, look, I know I'm not perfect. Life is not perfect. No matter what you see online, life is not perfect. And we just had Thanksgiving. We're people. That's all I'm going to say on that part. But we've got to learn to keep loving and respecting ourselves and keep pushing ourselves. And I know sometimes it's very, very hard to push yourself during the holidays because, it's the end of the year. You got all this pressure on you to perform for holidays and buy gifts and do this and do that. If you can't afford a gift this year, don't buy any. There's some times when I've had to step back and say, look, it's not affordable. I can't do it. I won't do it. And I'm okay with that. And I explain it to the family. And they're okay with it because we basically shop all year round. And I'm not going to be thrown into a whirlwind of sadness because I can't afford to buy anything a certain year or a certain month because society says I have to do it. No, society says a lot of things, but we don't have to go along with everything society says. Sure, you have to abide by the laws of the land. That's a given. But all this extra with do this and do that and shop here and shop there and you have to do this, you have to do that. No. Shopping is an option. You can do it or you cannot do it. Celebrating holidays is an option. And you don't have to be negative about holidays because you don't celebrate holidays. Just, if you don't celebrate, you don't even have to explain yourself. Just say, you don't have to respond with anything, whether you want to or not. Like, we're adults. We don't have to explain everything to everybody. There are a certain group of people that you do have to explain things to, and that's fine. That's your family, that's your friends, if you want to explain it to your friends. You don't even have to explain it to your family. Just say, I'm not doing any holidays this year. Well, for whatever reason. You don't even have to give a reason. Just your reason. I'm not doing holidays. And if you choose to do a holiday, do it at a pace that's affordable for you, that you're not stretching your pockets out to extend all of this shopping for the next 2 to 3 years, and then you just piling on debt on top of debt. So then just take time to reevaluate where you want to be in the next couple of months. Start now. It's December 1st. Let's start early. It's not even about making resolutions. It's about making peace with yourself or how you want to live your life. What will your future life look like in the next year or two? What plans do you have for yourself? What's your purpose? What are your intentions for your life? And I think when we focus more on those things, on what we have, instead of focusing on what we don't have, we can bring more joy, and we can keep our joy within ourselves. So I hope that this video is a short one today, but I hope this video can help somebody. And if you are feeling the funk of the holidays, seek mental health treatment if you need to. There are online counselors available. I personally don't give out like advice on who to go to, but you can Google it and pick up, online counselor, or there are free mental health services in your community. Look them up, Google them. You can call hotlines, 1-800 number hotlines for assistance. And don't just sit in the funk. Don't just sit there and stew in it. Deal with the emotion and keep living your life to the best of your ability. And life is not about being perfect. I don't care what we see online. It's not about being perfect. It's about taking care of yourself. Because if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else. And I think that's really what I want us to focus on in the upcoming year. Putting more time management into yourself. Giving yourself 1,000% of what you need, instead of just giving 100%. Why not just give yourself 1,000%? Give more to yourself than you give to others. And then once you start giving to yourself, you can rebuild your pot. You can grow your garden, and then you can help feed others, because you can't help feed others if your plant, your land, your garden is empty and it's not being watered. So make sure you take care of yourself first before you try to take care of others. I love you, and I thank you, Diamonds, for watching. I appreciate your support. And don't forget, you have a reason to shine every single day, and that reason is you. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye-bye.